Hey everybody, and welcome. And here is Path of Titans. Hopefully everybody can hear. Let me see. Double check if this is on. Microphone. There we go. Both things are on. So yeah, this is Path of Titans, and this is one of the community servers that have a lot of players playing on it. Just kind of a battle royale and just exploring, chilling, chatting, jazz like that. I'm actually playing a modded creature. This is not actually to the official game itself. This is one of the community servers mod systems. And this is the Dilophosaurus. I am the speedrunner 1, and I'm currently growing up right now. So I am this kind of stage. So I'm almost to subadult. There's still a glitch that's going on with, I think the game is a little weird. I'm kind of stuck in a position. I have to put my select system back and then push B. Oops, wrong B button. Then I can go back there and that works. So hopefully that will be fixed. But yeah. This is a pretty interesting game. It's still in very early development ability. It's beta system, open beta. So there's a few wonky things here and there. The questing's not as much as a lot of people are expecting the questing system to be. Like, a variety of things. It's more simplistic. It's really just there to kind of get you on your toes and kind of get stuff to grow up. This is the stage where they're testing out the growth system and all that jazz. So it's really keen to recognize how well the growth system is, because unlike Visa Bermuda and the Isle, the growth system is not passive regen. This server has it passive regen. As you can see, the bottom of my XP is actually slowly, progressively going up on its own. That actually doesn't go on officials. Some community servers will have that as a passive growth system. Some won't. I don't think they'll probably do this later in the future when the game is actually fully released, because they'll probably want to deter people from actually wanting to grow huge dinosaurs. They want to make them actually work for that dinosaur instead of just like, oh, I'm just gonna sit around and just like and then give myself a Rex. So this is a good thing. Having the non-progressive growing system for questing is actually really nice. So you actually have to work for the creature that you actually want to actually play. Now, you don't actually lose it fully like you do in the Isle or in Beast Bermuda. If you die, you actually have to restart the entire thing. This, on the other hand, kind of works like Perfect World International, where basically, if you get killed, you actually really don't start over in the game, again. You actually just lose a percentage of XP. So say if you're full adult, you'll lose probably about 10% of XP and go back to subadult, and then you'll have to do a few quests to regain that ability. So it's not too bad of a hit. It's actually pretty nice. But yeah, it's still there. And here's some more flowers. So the quest scene here is simplistic at the moment. I'm pretty sure later in the future, there'll be a lot more quests. There'll be a lot more related things to do that will make a lot more interesting things to do instead of just like picking flowers or gathering this or doing this or killing this kind of dinosaur or whatnot. So it'll be cool. Right now, there's also another one where you can run around the map, which you can see the timer on. It gives you about, I think, a 25 to 30 minute timer system. There's not really actually AI dinosaurs at the moment. Uh, I think their speculation system that they're focusing on for AI is that when a server doesn't have its maximum capacity filled, it will actually accumulate that amount of number into the actual AI system. So, say if there's like 20 players missing from the total amount of capacity of the server, it'll accumulate that amount of 20 players into actual AI. So it'll spawn 20 other AI around the map somewhere in the map area, and AI will play around. But if I guess other players actually join, then it'll probably despawn that AI and you'll play as the player. Oh, there's flowers up here. Sweet. So this is actually not really an AI system. I'll show that in a second. We'll get some more flowers over here. There we go. So these guys are not really actually AI. They're just actually mob killable creatures. So you can go over here and just dig them out and then kill them. They'll just basically run frantically away. There we go. And then you can eat them. And if you're wondering, am I playing on the Switch? No. I'm actually playing this on my mobile phone. You probably are noticing that the screen is actually full screen. It's not actually like in a 20, I think it's a 21 or 22.1 aspect ratio for most mobile phones. This is actually in 16 by 9. And how am I actually doing that is because I'm actually playing on a Motorola G100. The Motorola G100 has a cool special feature that most other phones do not. If you don't know what I mean, take a look at Samsung's Galaxy S and Note series, and even the Fold. They have a special component built into them that actually allows you to use your phone as a computer. Motorola has now officially had this for a while, and the G100 is a very budget-friendly but powerful little sucker that actually has this component of a desktop system, and it lets you have this performance here. So I am on max settings. If you want to see max settings, you can see epic 100 frames, 100% render. Frame rate is only 30 because normally I don't see any frame rate being crazy on the actual desktop mode system. I think it's always locked at 60 no matter what. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't seem to make a difference on the desktop ability. But on the phone, it seems a bit smoother on the phone itself. But the desktop seems to be Not much of an issue. The reason also why I have it on 30 frames per second is because my phone's not on the ready for um, fan dock to keep it cool. Because when it gets to 60 frames per second, this thing really runs quite warm. So having a fan on this sucker definitely helps. Let's find some acorns. I think I am subadult now. Yes, so I have my front limbs I can use. I have to sleep so I can get my... Okay. There we go. So I can get my special characters stuff. And then my voice. So I'm going to put my claws here, and then my mob here. Now, if you're wondering why there's two of each of the exact same thing, is because these are your primary buttons for your left and right. Your right bumper and your right trigger. So, I'm playing a Xbox One, Xbox One non-Pro Edition controller. I don't think Pros, I'm not sure if the Pros actually work. Maybe they fixed it or not. But they had an issue with the Pro controllers kind of messing up on phones. So I'm using the normal one, and it works fine. But this is only for the right trigger button and the right bumper. But you're wondering, why is there right bumper, right trigger again? It's because these other buttons right here, these actually are primary for your walk and your other stuff. So why do they have it here if that's actually already there? Is because they actually have a special feature for your... Wait, what? What the What the heck? What the fucking heck? Okay, let me try and add that one more time. Oh, I didn't confirm it. Duh. There. So you can see that the other two attacks are actually not clickable, even though they're the same buttons. So you would think I would be attacking with the same thing twice. But actually, if I hold down the left bumper, guess what happens? Blink. It switches my bumper attacks to the secondary system. So, as you can see, A button makes me jump, and then B makes me talk. X is interact, and Y is just lay down or sit. So when I hold down the left bumper, all those other buttons are actually secondary now. So now I have my secondary system on those other pieces. So I'm pushing A, nothing happens. I'm pushing B, nothing happens. I'm pushing X, interaction. Well, you guys can't see that. And then Y, I'm not laying down. So here, let's push trigger. There you go. Back to claw. So there you guys go. That's why there's that entire secondary system. So if you hold down the left trigger, the left bumper, it switches your attack system into a secondary mode system. And then the left trigger is actually for your precision walking system. So watch. I'll back up. I can move sideways. I can turn around pretty smoothly. So yeah. Where are those freaking acorns? Definitely not down there. So each individual dinosaur will have different kind of skill sets to use for their abilities, their attack moves, and whatnot. So, this has this ability. So you have 3 of these, on most of that. You have your hide. So these will give you heavy hide to better defense, or light hide for better speed. Standard for normal. So normally, when you have these two, light one will give you better speed but less defense, terminal speed loss. Um, this will basically be like heavy, increases maximum stamina, cost of defense, jazz like that. And then your voice. Some of these won't be some creatures probably won't have voice, and some creatures probably won't have front limbs and dual head attacks. So it really differs on your creature. And then for your skin, it also will depend on your skin ability. But you normally will get like a few selections. I kind of like this selection for the Dillo. It's got like a nice cool leopard effect, but it costs pretty a lot. And then of course your chat system, even for phone, you have your chat system. You can talk with see system info. I'm not sure. Let me see if this actually works. No. So that doesn't do anything. That probably will give you stat system later in the future when they actually add that, like how much damage you've done, how much damage you've taken, stuff like that. Global is basically like obvious global, where you can talk to everybody in the entire map area. Group is obvious. Local is basically like, since I'm around the cliffside retreat, anybody within that range of the sector will basically be able to hear me. But if they're not, then they won't be able to hear my speech in the game area. So, where are those acorns? Ah, here we go. Ah! And yes, you just saw that. That is auto run. The same button that does it for interact, pick up, or collect. And you can also crouch. And unlike the aisle, when you do crouch, you actually do regain your stamina. It's not like, oh, I can't keep regaining stamina while I'm crouching. So you actually have that ability to crouch and to actually get your stamina back. As you can see, footprints, even on mobile. So this game does look pretty good for mobile. I'm not sure how Switch users are, but I've seen a video from some people using the Switch, and it seems to be a little bit more poor than mobile does. I'm guessing that's probably because maybe the graphics chip support system is probably a lower end on the Switch. So I'm guessing like the phones nowadays are like probably 3 times more powerful than it. But yeah, that's why it looks pretty decent for on mobile devices now. Where are those flowers? I know they were around here. Oh yeah, here they are. Huh? Maybe Walt. Oh. So, as basic is right now, it's probably going to have a lot of potential that's going on, and it's going to be pretty cool. Now, it is still kind of the similar to Path of Titan. I mean, not Path of Titans. The Isle. Well, basically, once the game kind of gets that dull moment kind of era, that people are just gonna be, KOSing, killing, trolling people, just like that, because it's not really going anywhere fast. So people are just gonna be like, okay, you know what? Let's just screw around. So it's gonna get that moments at times, but hopefully in the future they might put some limitations on the game where like Beast of Bermuda puts limitations on like how such creatures can't go near each other without having it kind of bomb out or bomb over their comfortability. So it kind of makes it people not like hang around other kind of creatures and just like that. And maybe the drought system where like again the beast premium where some ponds will decrease or dry up and you'll have to move around different places. Well, they actually kind of already have that, but it's not as fast enough, I guess you would have to say. Like they have the water ability here, like the freshness of the water. Get this. Hello, thank you. So it's 100% drinkable. Sometimes the water will get muddy and murky and whatnot, not as clean. There's quests to make it so you can bring stuff to the pond area and clean it up, and then you can drink out of it. But normally, will also kind of clean itself over time. But if there's a lot of creatures that kind of drink from it, it'll get muddy and murky, and it won't be drinkable. Let's see my character, 5,000. So it does have that kind of way, and is that somebody? No, that's just a freaking stick. Where am I? Oh, I'm way over there. I'm gonna kill that AI a bit. Use my bleed system. Also, the rain should probably take some effect later on in the future too. But the night is actually cool because it doesn't have that stupid night vision crap where it's like, oh, infrared, whoa, we've got some infrared night vision ability. Ooh. This just works. Kept on missing them. nighttime ability works very nice. Like, you can clearly still see, but it's like a little bit more difficult to see during the night. It's not super bad, but it's really decent. And the sound ability on the night time is very nice. I like the cooking sound. It's very cool. Although I don't really like the rain because when you're in your home cave, it's like shouldn't the rain not exist in the home cave? I mean the home cave. It's like duh, but no, it still goes, and it's like even in normal caves, it's like why? Anybody want to meet some sausage? Got some floppy sausage here. So, we'll kill that thing one more time. See if my believe it works this time. Oh, like a little African wild dog thing. Sausage! Whoa! Okay. Now the Dillo can actually fall on this a lot better than the freaking the owl did, where like just 2 inches and it'd, like crack its leg. You don't have a. I actually don't even know if there's bone break on this, but I haven't seen any of that. I think there's dinosaurs that can do it, but not sure if what goes on. Maybe it reduces the amount of speed you go. But when I fall, I don't have any problems with bone break. I just take a lot of health damage, which I'll show in a second. Whee! See. Okay, so I'm gonna run towards the main sector place that everybody hangs out and hopefully not die, and then I'll end the video. But as I'm doing that, I'll talk about. There's so many pine cones. Might as well do this. Ah! So this is how you grow up in the game. You do quests to be able to grow up and whatnot. Instead of just passively growing up like the server has at the moment. So, it's tedious, but it makes it so you actually have to put effort into the game, which is nice. You don't get those people that just join the game and disappear, come back as a full Rex, and just start mobbing crap. There we go. As you can see, they do have deceleration and acceleration. So when I go up, it slows me down. When I go down, it makes me go faster. And here we go, where everybody sits for the server. As what most people would call it, the hotspot zone. Everyone's going after that tan in Utah. Wait, where'd he go? Was that the one? Just let him go, I think. No, he's out there. I pushed the wrong button. Oh, that's the wrong Utah. Oh, what the freak are you doing, dude? Trying to walk on me like a doofus? And yes, some creatures do have trample damage. Well, I think they killed him. Utah pack. They're going after the theory. Somebody likes their big meat. Thunk, thunk. What the heck are you doing? Oh, pacadillos. I gotta drink water soon. That is one funky skin. Looks like he's wearing some kind of bush on top of him. Oh, ow! That was that guy. Oh, here's the Utahs. I can't jump up. Okay, so I'm gonna get my skin now on. It's not doing the right one. There we go. Velo! The Velo! The Velo! Hey, what? What are you doing? What are you pest? How am I not hitting him? You little pest! Too small for me to freaking hit. Holy moly! And there you go, you can see my change has quite dramatically went to a different color. Who's that pesky little fellow? There it is. You stupid little pest. Get out of my way, you stupid goofball. Jeez. Dude, get out. butts? My Bible's just flipping back and forth. Hilarious. So when you die, this is what happens. Now, you don't actually lose this much amount of XP because they have the growth system that gives you like 4 to 5 times more. So you lose 4 to 5 times more of your XP. So normally you only lose like barely a smidge of XP when you die. Jeez, little bugger. Ugh. I should call the video Pesky Velo dodges every move. Okay, everybody. See you guys later. And peace out. And this is a great game. It will be good. Be getting better later on. So, don't, as other people have been bashing and saying how crappy and poor it is, don't be going judging this game so quickly, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming out pretty great. Even for the mobile version, it's not as graphical as the consoles, like, you know, Xbox and PlayStation and computer. Sure, it's not going to be amazingly like, you know, all the friggin' amazing lighting effects, shadows, and like really sharp image ability. Even for mobile, though, this is freaking great looking. I mean, you can't get around the fact that you're playing on a cross-platform ability. So you have all these other people on the same ability. And you can play on this phone. It's freaking amazing. Or play on a big screen like a console ability. It's just that you don't have the great graphics. But it still looks freaking amazing. Right, Dillo? Yeah. Oops. Stuck on it. So, see you guys later. And peace out. Have fun playing. And good luck. Boom.